Orlu on fire again, as many zoo police officers have been sent to judgment by the People's Army. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 26th of March 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, this very one, Nawoto news. I'm enjoying this very moment because when you see this kind of a thing happening, the enemies are quaking. The children of Chukwokika Biama, the children of Elohim, are nearing the promised land. The children of Chukwokika Biama are getting very, very closer to the promised land. So that is the reason why this very news is very, very important for you to pay attention to the very end of it, because I have something very, very important to show you at the very end of it. And of course, I will also show you the reaction of the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, towards this very latest development. As you all can see, this is not a breaking news, and of course it's not an old news, but because I cannot allow this type of news to pass me by, irrespective of how busy I've been, I must bring it to your notice. So pay attention while we go through the news one by one. I will be showing you 4 different reactions from the latest development, including the Woto, the Zoo Janjaweed soldiers received in Orlu as well. The police have been receiving Woto in Orlu, and of course, the soldiers have also been receiving Woto in Orlu, just as our leader said, and the Prime Minister reaffirmed that the liberation of Biafra will start from Orlu, and it is happening now. According to the PPRO, the Police Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, who has tweeted on his official Twitter handle, he said, the police patrol van conveying the slain officers in Imo State today, it was bombed by the suspected assailants. May the souls of their fallen heroes rest in perfect peace. You are lying. How can their souls rest in peace? How can their souls rest in peace? The soul of a murderer can never rest in peace. The soul of a criminal can never rest in peace. The soul of a terrorist can never rest in peace. The soul of a kidnapper and ransom collector can never rest in peace. The soul of a tormentor can never rest in peace. All these names I have mentioned are the characteristics of the Nigeria Police Force. So they can never rest in peace. How? I'm asking how. Now, Biafrans, before showing you the next segment of this very news, let me say something here. He said, the police patrol van conveying the slain officers. Conveying the slain officers. Did you pick anything there? The police patrol van conveying the slain officers, the slain. So therefore, this very patrol van you see here right now, this very patrol van you are looking at, is the patrol van that was conveying the bodies of the slain officers. And remember, it was not only this patrol van and the bodies were in this vehicle. You understand? The first one, they were 3. According to the information, they were 3. Now, when this one happened, the number increased to a maximum height. Now, let's continue because I don't want to dwell there. In the same vein, the same idiot, in the name of Olumuyiwa Adejobi, who called himself the Force PRO, he said, killers of their men have murdered peace. You see how they comment? You see how they roll? That the killers of their men have murdered peace. This is how they roll. That is the reason why they are terrorists. That is what they are. He said, it's not only criminal, but also evil, barbaric, and sinful to be killing policemen or any security agent who works tirelessly to defend and protect the lives and property of Nigeria citizens. Oh, Omuyiwa. Omuyiwa ka ogini ka na-akpọ Olumuyiwa Adejobi. So now, it is not just criminal or evil, barbaric, and sinful only to send the police officers and other security agents to judgment, but it is also, righteous. It is righteous and acceptable for police officers and other security agents to send innocent citizens to judgment. It is righteous for the Zoo Janjaweed military to go to Lekki Toll Gate and massacre innocent Nigerians who were carrying Nigerian flag, singing Nigerian national anthem. It is very, very righteous and acceptable for them to do that. Isn't it? It is very, very righteous for our people to be kidnapped in Anambra State, taken to Okuzu SARS, and never to be seen again. It is very, very righteous. Isn't it? It is very, very righteous for hundreds of our people to be shot with live ammunition, with live bullets at Aba High School, Aba. It is very, very righteous for them to be massacred like that in 2017. It is very, very righteous. Oh, you think we have forgotten? You think we have forgotten? So it is very, very righteous for the military to come with fighter jets and bombard their coast to Obiageli. It is very, very righteous, right? Oh, it is very, very righteous for your people, you Olumuyiwa, this terrorist on my screen. It is very, very righteous and commendable for your fellow terrorist members in the name of Nigeria Police Force to invade on Nature Head Bridge, massacre hundreds of people, including that young fair girl in 2017. Oh, maybe you thought we have forgotten. No, we don't forget. It is very, very acceptable and righteous for your men to massacre more than 500 Biafrans in Mpo. Very, very righteous. It is very, very righteous under P2B for your men to massacre innocent Biafrans and dump their decomposing body in a Zoo River. It is very, very righteous and acceptable. It is very, very righteous for your fellow killer, Nyesom Wike, to command the Zoo Janjaweed army even when he doesn't have the constitutional right to command, to issue such command. But he did it because Nigeria is a lawless country. He did it with power and money, and they went into a community or a place called Obibo and massacred no less than 3,844 innocent citizens of Biafra in Obibo. It is very, very righteous and acceptable to you because you are a terrorist, you are a killer. Olumuyiwa Adejobi. It is very, very righteous, right? Mad people everywhere. How many will I count and live with others? It is very, very righteous for Nigeria police officers to invade a community in Enugu State. Somebody can remind me the name of that community because somebody can remind me on the comment section where they came, where our people were having just meeting. IPOB were having meeting, peaceful meeting in Enugu community. Somebody should remind me, please, in the comment section. And shot our people, massacre our people, sent many youths to judgment on the broad daylight in Enugu State. Yes, in Emene community. I remember vividly. It is very, very righteous for your men, your fellow terrorists, to invade Emene Enugu State, where IPOB armless citizens were having meeting peacefully. Your men invaded the hall, in a school hall, a school in Emene, and shot sporadically with live ammunition and slaughtered innocent Igbo youths in Emene community. Enugu State. It is very, very righteous for them to do so. It is very, very righteous and commendable, both in the eyes of Chukwuokike Abịama and in the eyes of human beings, that Nigeria military commenced Operation Python Dance. It is very, very righteous that Python danced in the east and claimed more than 2,000 lives of Igbo youths, including 28 that fell in the compound of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is very, very righteous for them to do that. We have to clap for them. So now, because the people that you have been dealing with, sending them to judgment untimely, remember that, untimely, and you have been bragging and jumping up and down, calling them all sorts of names because you give a dog a bad name for you to hang it. You give them all sorts of bad names in order to send them to their untimely, So it is very, very righteous for you to do those things to innocent citizens. And then when they say, no, we can no longer take it, they arm themselves to defend themselves. Now, it is sinful and criminal, barbaric. It is now a criminal offense. It is now evil, barbaric, and sinful for them to retaliate, defend in the course of defending themselves, manage to send your terrorist men who came to destroy their lives to judgment. In the course of defending themselves, they managed to outwit them, overpower them and send them to judgment. And now it becomes sinful and barbaric. Wonders shall never end. Wonders shall never end. Now, he said, I see it as a disservice to their dear nation. Thank God he said to their dear nation, because as far as Biafra land is concerned, because what I'm reading here is something that happened in Orlu. So now, as far as Biafra land is concerned, Nigeria is not our dear nation. Our dear nation is Biafra land. So any Zoo Janjaweed uniform man with AK-47 in Biafra land is a terrorist. Therefore, once he or she is being sent to judgment, it is a glory. It is a glory. As far as we are concerned, it is a glory and honor to our land, because we cannot condone terrorism in Biafra land. As far as Biafra land is concerned, we can never condone terrorism and criminal activities of the Nigeria Police Force. Now, he said, it will never be the same again as usual. The force headquarters will do everything possible to protect the personnel of the Nigeria Police Force and decimate those who have murdered their men, uniform men, for they have murdered peace. That is the idiot talking. A very useless animal is the one speaking. Now, another one is here. He said, viewers' discretion. Our men, their men, attacked and sent to judgment by suspected IPOB members in Imo State today. May their souls rest in peace. Never. I wonder how someone would allege that we don't tackle security challenges in Nigeria. If not, how do they die? That's the question. These men in Gariki or Kigwe, Imo State, this morning, 23rd March, were on a routine patrol and they were attacked. They used dynamite on them. It's so sad. I hope we realize our mistakes on time. He said he hoped that they realize their mistakes on time. There is no any mistake in fighting for your freedom. If you know that the woto is no longer okay for you, because for now I can see that you are still enjoying the woto that you are receiving. You are enjoying it because all these top police officers and military officers never receive their own woto. They never receive it because they sit in office and write junk and give commands. So they are not the ones receiving the woto. But by the time you see that your men keep on depleting, the number of your men keep on depleting each and every day, you are going to feel it. Very soon you will feel it. So if you think that we are making any mistake, or people who are fighting for their freedom are making mistake, I'm sorry for you. They can never realize any mistake because they have never made any mistake. Freedom is so precious to every human being. Every living thing in the world deserves freedom. Deserves to be free. If you think that there's a mistake here, there is no any mistake. We know exactly what we are doing and our eyes are open. No regret at all, I can assure you. Now, in the same vein, in conclusion, the Prime Minister shared the video. He said, the terrorist Nigerian army who came to massacre and terrorize Biafra women and children are on the run. Is this old or new? He questioned. He questioned those blackmailers if this video that I'm about to play right now is old or new. He said, they only have power to massacre unarmed Biafrans. When they see Biafra army, they will run and leave their vehicle. Now, this is the video of the day today. I want you to enjoy it.
Who goes them? Who body? Where you? You don't enter inside bush. Who body? You say be Nigerian soldier. Who body? Okay. Mutara get rock. Happen. Turn on. Let me be Tiger. Tiger will not get behind the Otago. Yeah, Nigerian moto. Nigerian soldiers moto.
So you have seen it, my people. Like as I said before, I don't have time to talk too much. I want you to share the video as you have watched it to and make it go viral.